Have you ever wondered why the most successful people in the world, whether they're CEOs, artists, athletes, or entrepreneurs, all seem to wake up before the sun? What do they know about the early morning that the rest of us miss? Imagine if just one decision, rising at 5 a.m., could change everything. Your health, your career, your relationships, your life. Sounds almost too simple, right? But what if I told you that this one habit, practiced correctly, could unlock a version of yourself you've only dreamed of? Hello, I am Bharat, and welcome to Audiobook, where you will find excellent audio summaries of books in a very easy and interesting way. If you want to learn from new books, do subscribe to the channel. Let's get started with today's book. It all begins at a high-stakes personal development seminar, a room filled with people desperate for clarity, purpose, and that elusive breakthrough. Among them is a frustrated artist, drowning in self-doubt, and a weary entrepreneur, exhausted by the chaos of her business. They're both searching for something more than motivational quotes and productivity hacks. They want real change. Little do they know that their lives are about to be transformed by the most unlikely of teachers, a scruffy, eccentric, flip-flop-wearing billionaire. This billionaire doesn't look like a guru. In fact, at first glance, he seems like someone who stumbled into the seminar by accident. But he drops profound truths like a master. He speaks of a dangerous deed, the trap of living an average life, conforming to society's expectations, and never discovering your true potential. He tells them the most dangerous thing a person can do is postpone their greatness. He offers them something curious, an invitation to meet him the next morning at 5 a.m. sharp to begin a journey that will reshape their lives. Intrigued, skeptical, and desperate, they show up, and the adventure begins. The trio is whisked away, not to a typical classroom or seminar room, but to far-off places, starting with Mauritius. Picture this: soft golden sunrises, the calming rush of the ocean, and early mornings filled with ancient wisdom and modern science. This isn't just about getting up early. It's about what you do with that sacred hour before the world wakes up. The billionaire introduces them to a philosophy of becoming legendary. He explains that most people live reactive lives, chasing deadlines, drowning in notifications, and numbing themselves with distractions. But true greatness, he says, comes from owning your morning. He reveals a system he calls the 20-20-20 formula, a powerful, purpose-driven routine designed for the first hour of your day. From 5 o'clock to 5:20 a.m., you move, exercise intensely, get your heart rate up, sweat. Why? Because moving your body floods your brain with dopamine and serotonin, hormones that kickstart your mood and creativity. Then from 5:20 to 5:40, you reflect. Journal your thoughts, meditate, review your goals. This is your space for clarity. And finally, from 5:40 to 6 o'clock, you grow, read, study, learn something new. The result? You start every day with momentum, intention, and a full emotional tank. But waking up at 5 a.m. isn't just a trick, it's a mindset. The billionaire challenges them to let go of mediocrity, to stop accepting average as their default. He reminds them that the great ones, whether it's Beethoven, Oprah, or Mandela, all mastered their mornings long before the world knew their names. The early hours, he explains, are when the mind is most pure, unpolluted by fear or comparison. As the journey continues, they're flown to Rome, then to South Africa, each location revealing deeper layers of wisdom. On a quiet morning overlooking the Colosseum, the billionaire teaches them about the 4 interior empires. These aren't just your mindset or emotions. It's your mindset, heart set, health set, and soul set. Think of them like the 4 wheels on a car. If one is flat, the whole ride suffers. Mindset is your beliefs and thoughts. Heart set is your emotional well-being, your ability to process pain and build resilience. Health set is your physical fitness and energy. And soul set is your connection to purpose, meaning, and peace. Most people work on just one, maybe two, but true masters develop all four. Then comes a powerful concept, the twin cycles of elite performance. Imagine a world-class athlete. They don't train 24/7. They sprint, then rest. Push hard, then recover. This, the billionaire says, is the secret to avoiding burnout while maintaining high performance. You need phases of intense work followed by deliberate rest. It's like seasons. Summer can't exist without winter. With each lesson, the artist and entrepreneur grow. The artist rediscovers his passion, realizing that discipline is freedom, not a cage. The entrepreneur begins to let go of control and starts designing her life rather than reacting to it. Their transformation isn't dramatic or overnight, but it's real and it's lasting. Back in South Africa, at the billionaire's private estate, the final lessons unfold. He reveals the 10 tactics of lifelong genius. Simple, daily practices that seem almost too easy but are deeply effective. Tactics like the tight bubble of total focus, where you create distraction-free zones for deep work, or the 2I3I mindset, reading 2 books a week, writing in your journal 3 times a day, and reflecting deeply to grow awareness. One of the most powerful ideas, the world-class morning. This isn't about perfection. It's about starting your day with deliberate practices that build your future. It's about putting yourself in the driver's seat before life pulls you in different directions. As the sun rises on their final morning together, the billionaire smiles. Not because he shared all his secrets, but because they've now internalized them. They've learned that success isn't about luck or magic. It's about rituals, discipline, and how you show up, especially when no one's watching. The artist is no longer lost. He's creating again, daily, intentionally. The entrepreneur is no longer burned out. She's focused, clear, and building her business on her terms. And you, listening right now, you're part of this story too. What would happen if you gave yourself 1 golden hour every morning? No distractions, no scrolling, just you, your goals, your health, your mind. That's what the 5 a.m. Club offers. Not just a schedule, but a way to live. It's not easy. Waking up before the world, while everyone else is sleeping, it'll feel uncomfortable at first. But then again, all great things do. Growth lives outside your comfort zone. So, tomorrow morning, try it. Set your alarm for 5 a.m. Don't hit snooze. Get up, move your body, quiet your mind, learn something new. Make that hour yours. And over time, you won't just change your mornings, you'll change your life. Thanks for listening to this summary of the 5 a.m. Club. If this story resonated with you, imagine what applying it could do. And if you want more life-changing book summaries like this, don't forget to subscribe to Audio5 Books. I'm Bharat, and I'll see you in the next one. Until then, wake up early, live intentionally, and never settle for average.